Am I cooking? I believe so. Some believe that. Others do not, and that's okay. Look, I'm just a guy. But I take it layer by layer. When I say layer by layer, that's what I think of. I think of the little printer who can. I think of the slow printer who did. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. This life that we are blessed with each day. I give thanks and I look up at the sky. And I say, and I thank the heavens, but I also thank hell. Without heaven, there could be no hell, and without hell, there can be no heaven, and without both, the earth cannot exist in the middle. So I thank both gratefully. Ooh, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Back to it. Yo, but I like this. I like this. I don't even like it. I love this. I love this thing that I have started. My pocket pod. Yeah, beyond the pocket pod. You found the pocket. And I'm the pod. Ooh. What time is it? It's 8:31. It's 8:31. It's a beautiful thing. But yeah, I love my pocket pod. This format, it feels good. I take a moment, I peer off. It's not a lot of sun. It's a cloudy day. It's cold. I think it's about -10. Sun's just barely rising. Birds flying off into the distance. I think the birds are coming back. Yo, at some point the birds used to leave. So nowadays I just see them stay. They got tired of that. They got tired. They were like, wait, we could just thug it out here. It's not even that bad. Every day is an opportunity I take with grace. Oh, sunny boy, sunny boy. What's the name of this pod? What do you feel right now? Nah, this one's definitely the why I'm late. Or maybe that was the last one. Let's see. If I do 30 minutes now, I do 30 minutes. I even found a new format. I found my format. I told you, as the show goes on, I go on. As the show goes on, you see my dream progress. That before anything can come into this reality, it must be imaginary. And the key is consistency, but the door is that imagination, that dream. So when you have your dream, you could bring that imagination to reality, the imaginary to reality. It start with a dream, but the key is consistency. And you see me here every day. You see me trying every day. I thought about it yesterday after in the shower. I said, it's kind of a daunting task if you think about it. I said, I'm going to do a pod every day. I said, you have something to look forward to every day for the rest of this life. Do you know what that means? The gravity that holds every day for the rest of this life, or I guess my life. Every day for my life, I've made a commitment, a dedication, a vow, a solemn swear, a duty that I must uphold. And at first, I just started doing this. I'm doing every day as because past advice I got. Girl, she started up her pod. She said, I did it every day. I did it every day. At the beginning, you gotta grind. And I said, I understand that. And she's like, and later off it, split, and then it became like weekly. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, because who are you? At first, what are you doing releasing weekly? Nigga, who are you? Weekly for what? What am I waiting for? I need the most I can take right now. You need to build up your repertoire. Show me what you consist of. You need that practice, that foundation. Because when you just start and you're advertising your 2 episodes, fuck are you advertising for? Look, it's that foundation. It's that foundation. So I'm here every day, and I thought about it yesterday. I said, a pod every day. Eventually, I'm gonna stop the everyday thing. And I'm thinking about that, and I said, I kind of already said every day. But apart from that, I said, wait. First of all, I don't know when that's gonna be. Second of all, I don't think I need to do that. Because if this is the format of my pod, if this is my soul, my this can embody it all. This could be a tribute, this could be a testament to my life right here, I guess you could say. In my final days, my story will live on as a podcast. From the age of 22 to my death. Whether that be 30, but I realize I'm gonna live past 30, so whether that be 45 or 50 or 60, every day. And I'll talk, and if you listen to them all, like you'll be able to piece together my character, and you'll also be able to piece together who I was before now. You can say this is my diary. This is my autobibliography. Audiography. I'm just a guy, brother, man. I take it day by Spotify yesterday was I went onto my Spotify into my uploads. I was doing this, that, and it said, oh, look, your stats are good here, you're getting good views, but then it's saying, podcasts like yours, you have 13 followers, you need 60. Remember to make sure, not you need 60, it's podcasts like yours, similar podcasts have 60. Who are these podcasts like mine? What the fuck? What does that mean? What does that mean? And where are you getting that from? And maybe it was just a way to tell people, so it could tell me to tell people to follow. But I'm like, I'm not doing this for the followers, brother, man. But follow along if you want. What's Spotify trying to tell me? Look, I take it day by day, layer by layer, follower by follower. My 13 I'm proud of. When I had 1, I was proud. And I'm pretty sure I was my first. I like all my posts. I'm my biggest fan. You have to be in this life. Who's gonna love you more than you? Maybe your mother. But even then. Take it day by day. Chance by chance. That's all I know. So that's what I was trying to tell me. Make sure I do that. I could do this. I will. I practice purposeful speech. I will do this. I'll do it every day. There will be an upload every day. I'll have an upload scheduled every day. That is my vow. That is my vow that I swear upon onto the heavens. I sacrificed my left arm for evil to obtain a power greater than myself. To become the man that I fear, I had to sacrifice my left arm for evil. Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? But if I sacrificed my left arm for evil, to obtain this greater power, then surely I must use this power to the utmost. I must utilize it to its full capabilities. This power that I have obtained, that I swear upon. A mere fraction of it would be to have a post scheduled every day until I die. Shit, even after I die, there'll be shit scheduled after. And at the end of it, you'll see my tale, my story. It's kooky, it's bizarre, but I tell you, I know no other way. I know no other way, so I swear it onto my left arm that I have sacrificed for evil. What kind of bullshit is that? What kind of bullshit is that? But I love it. I adore it. I adore the man that I have become and who I strive to be. I give myself grace. It's a beautiful thing. It's glorious. Oh, it's ever so glorious. I'm getting excited. I'm getting hype. This whimsy that fills my heart, my soul, my essence. But yeah, I guess I should get back to class and study frames. But yeah, but yeah. A lot of people are gonna think I'm crazy. I am. I'm ridiculous. I'm insane. I watched too much anime as a kid. I'm a dreamer, brother man. So, when I have this dream, I will take this dream from the imaginary, because you could say dream, you could say delusions, you could say an idea, a concept, shit, I even say a premonition, because even a premonition, appreciate you, even a premonition is still imaginary until proven. Even a premonition is imaginary until it comes to life, comes to fruition. So you can say that it's a dream, it's a concept, a premonition, but what I say is it's all imaginary. And before anything can be imaginary, before anything can come into this reality, it must be imaginary. So I take this dream, I take this idea, and it creates a door. And that door that you see, I use consistency to bring it to life. This imaginary door that I have created, I hold the key, and that key is consistency. So I use that consistency to bring this imaginary door to life. So whether it be a premonition, a dream, a concept, an idea, a thought, delusions of grandeur, if you use that and you combine consistency, that consistent key, you can bring that imaginary to reality, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh my sweet heavens. I just have to say, I'm back. I finished class. I did my quiz. Got 24 out of 40 frames. It was kind of it was a little bit of nonsense. So right now I'm in the gym. It's shoulders. It's accessory day. It's accessory day. So that means I'm gonna do some shoulders. I'm gonna go ahead and do some forearms. I think I got overhead press scheduled first. But yeah, I gotta get the arms limber, loose, rubber goose. You gotta do your dynamic stretching at the beginning. But yeah, what I have to say, I can't stand, yo. You gotta know. Yeah, water is refreshing, but guy I know. I walk in that gym, he's over here just chilling, talking, blah 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 blah. Then, and the first thing he says, well, he sees my props, and he's like, oh, first thing that comes out of his mouth, oh, that's Ichigo's. The blade that comes out, he's like, why do you make it like that? Why is it red? Why do you do that? And the first words, I'm like, okay, so we understand that I have created something from thin air, right? I printed an object from essentially nothing in my room. And then, okay, we're at the same point. We both understand this. And the first thing you tell me is, why didn't you make it like this? I immediately had to counter and ask, where's yours? To which he said, I don't have one. Then I pulled out another. Then I pulled out another. And I was like, I have two, you have none, and you're asking me. Come on now. Do you know why I did this? Why I did it the way I did? Why I made it this color scheme, apart from the fact that this color scheme is one of a kind, and and exclusive just to me because of the process that I did to make it. Because when you change colors, when you're doing a multicolored print, it has to change filament, right? And it's like, oh, from red to black. But then there's still that remaining bit of red to black. There's still that remaining bit of red. So then that's extruded. That's purged. That's purged through the extruder, right? So then, once it's purged out, I should probably start working out. I don't actually have all the time in the world, contrary to what I would like to believe. Here's a D handle. Just give me a D handle. I just need one handle that got a D on it. Just any. But contrary to that, those handles elusive ass handles. But what you gotta know is it's so. I'm setting up my machine. I'm doing some cable flies, some cable. What are those called again? Oh, lateral raises. There you go. Cable lateral raises. But when I do it with one arm, it just feels like such a waste of time. I kind of want both. So I'm kind of waiting for the guy to finish a little bit as I stretch and I warm up. But yeah. And bingo. So then he's like, why do you make it like? Oh yes. So then it changes color, right? And it was for a customer's order. It was for a customer's order. I was making this mask and it had a good amount of color changes, and I said it would be a waste if I didn't use that purge material because it's just gonna throw it. It would be a waste if I didn't use that purge material to make something else, you know. So I put that purge, I put that waste that would have just been extruded, that would have just been purged off, and I would have had little plastic pieces. I put that into the model instead. So now that's how I came to have these swords, and they're distinct, and you know they're not the typical design. And I personally love that. Ooh, I started way too high with the lateral raise. Warm ups, man. Warm ups. I've been incorporating warm ups. But yeah, so I'm doing that, right? And now I have my prop. And the first thing this man says is, why is it not the color that I know? Why is it? Because it's mine. That's why I ask, where is yours? And he's like, oh, let me see. Let me hold it. That's it. I have a rule because I respect myself. If I show you a part of my soul, a piece of me, and then the first thing that you do, the first words out of your mouth, criticism, negativity, that does not foster joy, that goes against. And what you went against is my creative process of the process. You went against the process. You're including negativity, and I make it a point. I'm like, no, you got negativity. No, you got hate. Where's yours? Do what you want with yours, but with mine, you respect. Here's the thing. I'm sharing a part of me. This is my story. It's a part of my story. If you asked the color and you said, why is it like that? Okay. But he said, it was, that's not correct. That's not the model. That's not how it should be. This shouldn't exist at all. It shouldn't be at all, but I brought it into this world so it will be how I please. Come on now. I do this as a lesson, not me respecting myself, but as well as me teaching others. The first thing in this world should not be negativity. It should not. Ooh, both cable machines are free now. Ooh. It should not be negativity. I'm gonna go with. I'm thinking. Oh, okay. But yeah. It should not be negativity. I'm gonna have to do like a crossover. But yeah, so it should not be negativity. You should have been like, oh, it's cool, or oh, okay, all right, whatever. Like you could have said nothing. You could have had no reaction. Would have been better than a negative reaction. Why are you putting that negativity onto me? Why are you doing that negative bullshit over here? Let me have my joy. What's going on? Be amazed by the miracle that is. Okay, let me stop talking to workout. I had to rant real quick. I'm under the truck right now in class with Savoy, but yeah, we're talking about, I flew through this one. I flew in comparison to last week. It's because there was a special tool explicitly for that vehicle and changing the taking off the chamber and adjusting the slack adjuster. But this time, it's what I know. It's my bread and butter. I'm flying through. Did I fly through Savoy?
You did. I saw it. I saw that shit.
And do you remember last time?
Yeah, last time was bad. But
It took me an hour and a half to just take off the chamber.
I was like, yeah, I'm just taking my. It did. It actually.
The teacher he said it took you an hour and a half to take it off. You better be quick putting it back on.
But now niggas are asking you for assistance. Take that. Take that, man. That's that Toronto Fleet. That Toronto Fleet business.
I'm gonna be frank. Niggas were asking me for assistance from day one. From day one. It was that Duffer and Concrete. Duffer and Concrete changed up the game.
Okay, right?
But now I got the outfit to match.
Get out, nigga.
Unscrew it more.
Okay. Oh.
I wanna take you away, 'cause it's not easier. It's not even an issue.
Alright, perfect.
But yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Now let's see Jagras. Oh, he's putting on the airlines. Okay. Jagras. Yo, Jagras. But yeah, flew through, and I knew. In one of the episodes I talked about it. Jagras, how you feeling right now?
Yo, I'm bust, bro. Like, I can't lie, it's super hot in this room.
It actually is.
Bro, it's gonna be fucked up.
But you did it though. You did it. Almost. I wanna take you away, but tonight is gonna be good. That's what that Chia do. Shout out to Costco. Shout out to Costco and Chia. One day we'll get that partnership, that sponsorship. One day.
Trying to get a head start.
With facts. This is the fifth wheel. Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. Yo, and when Tamburo's looking at his paper and he's like, which one are you doing? He's like, combination. And then Tamburo's like, I'm pretty sure it was Prince. Prince was like, combination, then why is it leaking from the diaphragm? You took the diaphragm out. He's like, and Tamburo was like piecing it together too. He's like, I didn't even fucking notice that.
Yeah,
and he's like, because with the combination, you're supposed to bring the whole thing, the whole unit. You dismantled the piggyback, and then you showed that to him. Tamburo didn't even notice.
I was like, so what did you bring to Mr. C?
What did you bring for him to see? I don't know.
And then fucking, I think it was you. You're like, this part started from here, from the clamp to here,
Yeah.
is what you took and brought to him.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's like, that's the piggyback.
The piggyback.
And he was like, oh, the piggyback.
He didn't even know what the piggyback was. It was actually hilarious. And Tamburo, he's like, oh.
The chamber is the whole shit, and the piggyback is.
Oh look, they got wear my outfit. Yeah! Toronto blue. Oh yeah. That's that Toronto blue. Ooh, we literally do.